Earl Thomas was in an interesting situation that he has to address on TMZ, I think because his agent set it up for him to address it on TMZ, because news started circulating last night that his wife had allegedly walked in on him and his brother naked with a bunch of women, and she pulled a gun on him. He wrestled the gun off of his wife, saved the room of naked people, so there was no other further damage. His wife is has charges pressed, and Earl Thomas will be addressing the situation on TMZ today. In the end, Earl Thomas, yet again, a hero in this situation. I mean, we used to watch the show Cheaters. Okay, there was a show called Cheaters on back in the day. And it was a electric show. I mean, it was the first of its kind. You never knew if it was potentially rigged or real. And they would be filming. They'd have a private detective that'd be filming somebody basically cheat on their spouse. But their spouse was up to something anyways because they hired said private investigator to film it. Then they would walk in while the action was taking place. And then there was always some interesting moments. I thought you loved me. I do love you. The naked lady with the guy or the naked guy, the whole situation. And then old buddy that hosted Cheaters got stabbed on a boat. Yeah. Okay, in the middle of one of these things. It went down. That's the alleged story. So they canceled the show. Earl Thomas had a Cheaters-like situation happen where his wife walked in with said gun. And I didn't know forever if those were all set-up situations. I guess in real life, whenever you walk in on your marital partner naked with a group of people, including his brother and other ladies, you can get upset, pull a gun, and get that thing wrestled out of you. These things happen. That's what Earl Thomas said. And I'll tell you what, after watching Cheaters for all those years, he's not lying. These things do happen.
So people are saying that this is a cheating situation.
Well, maybe they were naked because they were scared the coronavirus was attached to their clothes.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's talking about that, how we were in the middle of a quarantine. So when all these people come over, right, you got all these people now allegedly. There's numerous people that you probably don't know. Hey, take the clothes off because there is coronavirus on there. Everybody's naked. The wife just didn't understand or get that memo that was to save themselves from COVID-19. Maybe that's what happened. Or maybe they were all boning each other. So sorry to interrupt. If you're a man watching this, you deserve to have long, great. And you can do that now with our friends at Roman. Right now, you go to GetRoman.com. You get $10 off and free 2-day shipping on Roman swipes, which are guaranteed to make you have longer, more fulfilling every time you get in the sack. Now let's get back to the fornicating action.
I assumed, my mind not go there. My mind assumed that his brother was probably his trainer. And in the off season, that this was kind of like an ayahuasca naked sauna situation, den situation. Clear the mind.
Yep.
Off season, clear the mind. Get ready for the next season.
Yep.
And she just didn't understand that.
Well, especially because it is alleged that he got into an altercation with his wife. That's why he left with his brother to begin with. So they were maybe doing that deep meditation where if you have clothes covering yourself, you can't meditate and clear the evil out. You need to get the sage. And if the sage gets on your clothes, you got to be naked. That's potentially what happened. Or once again, we might say they might have all been fornicating with each other too, which we cannot say. We were not there. We did not have eyes on the gun that was being pointed at Earl and the group of naked people. But this is a situation that Earl Thomas is mentally tough enough. He said, hey, just throw us your T's and P's. Let's move forward. And I hope we all do that. The reason why it's such big news is because there's naked people, an NFL All-Pro, a gun, and there's no live sports. Once live sports get back in, we're not even talking about this moving forward.
It's tough because I don't think no matter what he does, like the narrative is going to be going around that he just slings salami all over time.
But that maybe meditation,
It could be like a Hansel, Zoolander, Veronica Vaughn situation in the TP with the.
Veronica Vaughn and Zoolander, two very different movies, I believe.
I couldn't think of the woman's name in Zoolander, and she kind of looks like Veronica Vaughn, so I went with that.
But what
one.
we're saying is, put our swords down. Let's not judge.
No, yeah.
We don't know what happened.
I'm not sure he put his sword down, but.
Well, maybe he did, though. We just laid out a lot of different situations that he maybe put his sword away, too.
Matilda Jeffries.
There it is.
Who's that?
That's a lady in Zoolander.
Oh, come on. He got the doctor something. Now you're doing that. This show cannot start doing that. That cannot be what our show is known for, is references and nobody knows.
Dr. Manhattan's very
Zoolander's
known.
a very popular movie.
Yeah, but you didn't even get the name right.
Yeah.
That's because I didn't. Doesn't mean everyone in the world, in the world can.
So you alluded to it, and everybody else was like, oh, I get it. Okay, that's deep. That's on me. I didn't know that.